What's up, Team Gang friends? Vin here. It's Saturday, the June 7th, 2025. I want to say welcome to all the guests that have been invited to this Facebook group to Freedom Through Savings. There is one or two videos on this page. I'm going to be uploading more videos to this page. It's a page that we have for convenience, for people to learn more about Save Club, learn more about how this could change lives. I know that's such a bold statement. It's always used in like network marketing and online business. No, this is changing people's lives. But the reason it's life-changing is not for saving $50, $60, $70, $80 a month on products and services you're already using. I mean, that just makes sense. That's what makes it a great vehicle to market, to bring to the masses, to share with people. It's something we do anyway. If you were to get an oil change and save $20, you would probably tell a friend, hey, I just saved $20 on my oil change. I use this app. So it's not a strange thing to share with people. Does that make sense? So I like how the affiliate marketing model has gone mainstream rather than, looking to share a different concept with your friends and family, or just marketing in general. If you're looking to sell like a collagen or a weight loss program or weight loss pills or whatever it may be, all good products and things like that. But this makes it removes the cringiness, I think, from sharing with people. So it's an app. It's a membership, a $20 membership, Save Club, that helps people. Really, I call it helping people organize a place to find deals for themselves on products and services they're using anyway. And there's more things coming, so I encourage people to listen in if this concept is appealing to you. Like, if anyone has your attention about saving money on products and services you're using anyway, anything from food, clothing, shelter, insurance, I say oil change all the time, automotive, dining, hotels, travel, airfare, basically everything. It seems like there's everything in there, and there's more coming. So the Save Club itself is very robust. There are all throughout, and I've got to add it to this Facebook group, a lot more testimonials. And feel free, by the way, if you're already an affiliate with the team, feel free to grab some testimonials from Facebook and share them onto this group. This is Freedom Through Savings Facebook group. This is a group to invite friends, candidates, pre-enrollees, and affiliates from your team. Now, this team here is, I call an annex, a smaller piece of, or a piece of the Team Inspire group. So there's another bigger team with my upline, my up team, and your up team as well. So they have training every Saturday at noon. They have trainings all week at night. A lot of mindset, skill set, how to execute, how to build your business, a lot of how-to. And for people that are just being invited to this Facebook group, the reason that's important is because not only you, but when you share this any type of online business or like a business opportunity with people, they want to know, is there support? And because of the way the business model is laid out, there's going to be a lot of support. It has a multi-level marketing business model, but it removed the things in multi-level marketing that don't work. The things in a network marketing business model that don't, not to say they don't work, but they don't work, is starter packs, auto ship, business volume, your compensation being required on the sale of a product that's manufactured from a specific company. So Save Club has eliminated all that and kept the one thing called leverage. The leverage in a multi-level model is phenomenal. This is why the real estate industry has gone into MLM. If you've ever seen about Keller Williams, United, EXP, they're all multi-level marketing business models. They adapted that because of the component of leverage as well as the component of residual income. So the real benefit of Save Club, now obviously the savings and the market appeal, it's inexpensive, $20 a month. The VIP program, if you're a VIP, it's zero cost per month. But the real benefit, and the reason I started this Facebook group and I do YouTube videos about it, and I'm doing more with this, and I'm really engaging, is because this is the first model I've ever seen, ever, really, in 17 years, that it's digital. Not only is it digital, but you can literally guarantee residual income. And that's through the VIP program. I'm not going to get into exactly what the VIP program is in because it's a welcome video. But if you're someone that's interested or learning about why residual income is so important. I think we all know because we all have residual bills. And it's a term that I think that a lot of people are, when they hear residual income, they're like, oh, what is that? You know, but like I was working class 25 years. I didn't have residual income. I had work. I worked 40, 50 hours a week for 25 years. All right, I had a great career, yada, yada, yada. I have a pension after I worked for 25 years that comes in every single month. That's residual income. So if you could do, would generally take 40, 50 hours a week for 20 to 25 years, you can do an hour a day, 2 hours a day in 2 to 4 years, like literally. I'm not going to get deep into the validation of the company. I know there's some wind right now. I hope it's not affecting you in listening to this right now. But this business model is unique. It's not like a Melaleuca. I shouldn't say names of companies. Well, I do it all the time anyway. There's a lot of network marketing companies over the years. I've been a part of companies like Monavi, and New You Life, Melaleuca, My Daily Choice, Hempworks, some companies like that. Those particular companies, we built businesses there, but that had auto ship in business volume. So the retention was very low. Attrition was very high. This is a digital business where acquisition is high because the price is so low, $20, and it's so appealing to people where they can save money in places they go anyway, like Home Depot and Target and Amazon, and in brands they know about, like Hilton or Firestone, Cabela's, Nike, Sephora, things like that. Okay, so you can. Oh, I thought that was. I didn't know what that was. It was one of my puppies here. I thought it was some other animal crawling out behind it. I was like, holy crap, what is that? And so I want to say welcome. And one of the things too is I do personal, I do Zooms, I do private Zooms, I do three-way calls as well. So if you have a friend that has some questions, like what is it, how does it work? Is it a pyramid? Can I get my money back? Like concerns like that, or anything, or like how does the comp plan work? How does it really work? What do you do? How do I approach people? What do I say? This is a profession also. The reality is, look, this profession in network marketing, the truth is that the industry itself is $250 billion a year industry. And it's not in front of me right now because I'm poolside. What was I going to say? The payout, the daily payout in network marketing as an industry is like over $100 million a day in commissions is paid out in the industry, 100 million. So it's a major industry itself, and it's growing because of the traditional economy, right? You probably have experienced, you've definitely experienced a price increase like everyone else, especially since 2020. Food, clothing, shelter, everything in between. They doubled our homeowners insurance, us here, last year. And now we have 4 kids three of my 4 sons drive now. So we get the car insurance and, gym memberships. We all have these added expenses too. It's crazy. So, and every time you leave the house, like, have you been to Costco lately? So this type of conversation isn't strange to people, right? If you say to someone, hey, I went to Costco, it cost us $700. They're not like, what do you mean? The price of food's like so cheap. No one says that. And so it's an easy conversation. And by the way, don't go trying to sell people on this. So, just invite people to look at information. It's funny how people, they do this all the time. I can't tell you how many times these big time salesmen come into network marketing and they fail. Because you can't, if you want to be a salesman, go ahead, be a salesman. Just be yourself and share information with people. That's all we're doing. Is the more people that you can share your link with, not spam it, not go on Facebook and say, hey, this is the greatest thing ever. You got to do a click. Like, if you're doing that, you're going to get crickets. Not only that, you're going to have commission breath and people will be like, get the hell away from me. All right? And I know. You know how I know? Because I've done that before. It doesn't work. It's an embarrassment to everyone involved. Please don't do that. Or you could. What's great about this industry is you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying it doesn't work. Okay? And why would you want that to work? Why would you want to be a salesman? Right? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to go, let me go bother my friends? So let me go inbox people. And inboxing people works, right? But you got to do it the right way. And this is why we have the trainings. You don't just click this link. It's the greatest thing ever. You save money. Forget the whole savings money thing, right? Ask people if they're open to take a look at something or have you seen this? I've sent out my link and said, have you seen this? to some people. They watched a video, they entered their information, they were interested. I invited them to a Zoom. They watched a Zoom and said, "Oh, this is great." And they're probably watching this video right now. It's so, and what was my initial thing? Like texting, "Have you seen this?" Right? So, and I don't like the whole term, "Oh, it sells itself." It kind of does, but all these like things I try to get away from. I swim against the tide, like the whole fire your boss, quit your job thing. Just over broke is an acronym for job. I don't want to tell people that. Right? My kids have jobs. It's not a nice thing to say. But the thing is, if you don't have residual income, like really, like just think about this yourself. You don't have to respond. But if you don't have a pension type of residual income, you do have these residual bills, right? Like most people, unless you live in a van under a bridge, right, you have probably either rent or a mortgage. You may have car payments. You definitely have, you may have credit cards. You may have student loans, right? You may have tuition for the kids or tuition for yourself. You have vacations and holidays and birthdays. You have a phone bill, gas bill, electric bill. You probably have Netflix. You probably drink coffee every day. You definitely eat food. Maybe you have a water bill. Maybe you have, HOA like we have. So it's like you have these things come in. They don't care if you, like bills don't give two craps if you twist your ankle. I can't get to work. I couldn't pay my bills for 3 months because God forbid something, or an emergency came up. So like without residual income, you literally have to give time. I did that for 25 years. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. But I worked 40, 50 hours a week for the city of New York I was a civil servant. And then I had the money. And once we got married and then bought a house and started filling it with kids and getting all those other expenses that I just said, I got the money that I worked for and I put it towards bills. Yeah, we saved some money. Did my 401k and 457 and Roth IRA and all that stuff. But I was never able to like literally duplicate the same amount of income I was making with my job and have that come in also in addition without trading another 40, 50 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be a firefighter and then go become a school teacher on the side. Although firefighter is a bad example because I was a fireman. We used to work 24-hour tours, so a lot of guys did have two occupations. Bad example. But you can't be a school teacher and a police officer on the side. I know you know what I'm saying. You can't work 40, 50 hours a week here and then work 40, 50 hours a week over there. And plus you're getting W-2'd. So we do have a mechanism on how to literally create over the next 2 to 4 years. I know a lot of us, myself included, sometimes we lose sight of things and we're like, well, what about 90 days? Or I'm in this thing for 3 weeks and, I didn't bring in people or I didn't hit a certain rank or, you've got to learn some skills. That's like saying I went to the gym and I'm not benching two plates yet. And some people naturally bench 2 plates. Like no matter what, if you do the thing ultimately, like you can, let's just say you go to karate school, martial arts, and 2 people show up at the first day to be white belts. They just get there, they sign up for the first day. One person is a naturally skilled athlete, they're great in gym class and they can run and do their thing and they're tough, they're very good, and they start and they're just natural at it. And the other person isn't natural at it. They're just kind of clumsy and afraid and timid and everything else. If they both go through the program and show up consistently the entire time, they will go through the ranks together. One may get to black belt quicker, one may take an extra year or 2 to get. Either way, they're going to go through the ranks together. So that's just part of nature. That's life, right? So again, I want to say welcome here to this Facebook group. And I hope you're having a great day. I really do. Because there's so much turmoil in the world. It's so easy to find negativity. Like just go back to your Facebook scroll. It's there. It's waiting for you, right? You've got to adjust your algorithm of your mind, literally by adjusting the algorithm of the phone. I know this all too well. I've especially after 2020 and all that stuff, I was going down the rabbit holes and consuming content about, and it would just feed me more of the negativity. So if you want to literally hang out with us, a group of people, not only this group, but another group, the Team Inspire group that's having and just in general, like like this business is basically watching 3 or 4 Zooms a week. Whether you're walking, whether you're watching the replay, consuming that. And learning how to share it. And once you understand the mechanism of Save Club and why it is different, it's literally different, that you could literally build a guaranteed 100% retention per year, residual income. You know, and internalize the power of residual income. I'm going to sneeze. You know, then you'll have, and that's what's going to happen. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. You know, this is why we share it with more people. I'm going to start inviting myself. I'm going to start inviting more people to this group. I will live stream like PowerPoint also into this group. I just like 1 or 2 videos. If someone just invited you here, I want to say welcome. Like 1 or 2 videos that are in here. I'm going to put in something at the top, something called guides, where you can learn like about the savings. How does it work? And by the way, anyone who has any questions, because if you have questions, I mean other people have the same questions, and I'll make a piece of content on that particular question so we can put it on the group. And anytime anyone has any questions, I'll even do a FAQ. Oh, disconnected for a second. Let me go over here anyway. Ow, 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 ow. So, again, ready. We had some rain, which I like to call irrigation. We're going in the pool today. My sons have their girlfriends coming by the house. We're going to go out for my wife's birthday. My wife will, her big birthday is next week on Flag Day, the 14th. We'll be going away to Hilton Head for a week. And I'll still be, this is what's great about a digital business, is it's digital. Take your business with you on the phone. My existence of my business, literally my storefront is my phone and the social media platforms. So today we're going out for dinner. Everyone, we're going to a nice Italian joint, good spot, and then we're coming home, having the cake and the coffee, and then we got the UFC tonight. Me and my sons watch the UFC, some good fights on tonight. We're excited about that. And we're just gonna enjoy life and dream big. A man without a dream perishes. Dream. Have a dream. And what I like about this type of business is you could look at the ranks, like 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and get yourself a calendar, an annual. I have a calendar book. Get yourself one of those to be half price, because we're halfway through the year already, right? Almost exactly halfway through the year. And so, or whatever. And so, and write down some goals. When do you want to hit 1-star? 1-star is something that you could do in a week. I want to say congratulations. We had 3 new 1-star VIPs this week. Billy Scoggins, Jed Ricks, and Larry Paul. Doing what they got to do, sharing it, right? I want to say kudos to all the folks that are showing up consistently on their Zooms and being part of this team. And anyone who's just watching this, that someone invited you here, we want you to get to know who you may be in business with if you choose to. And have those goals and dreams, write them down on a calendar, because look, just like June is here, right? 2025, boom, instantly June is here, right? Hey Fran, how's it going? Good to see you on the air. Finally, the comments are showing up. They never show up on my phone for some reason. I don't know why. And so, pretty soon Thanksgiving will be here. I don't want to rush to the summer. I love the summer. But then Christmas will be here. Like, get a calendar and open it up and say, well, where do I want to be for Thanksgiving? Do I want to have a $100 a month residual income, $1,000 a month residual income, $10,000 a month residual income? Where do I want to be? What rank do I want to be at? How many books will I read by then, or audio books? Maybe taking 1 a month, maybe 2 a month, right? Become a different person, setting goals, make it and so, will it be a Thanksgiving? Will you have a Thanksgiving Day weekend dinner, everything paid for, let's just say. And let's just say you have because right, the price of food, everything paid for with Save Club. And then in 2026, right? Because let's just do this. I'll do an example very quickly because it's June 7th right now. Let's just say by June 14th, you want to be 1 star. Okay. By July 30th, you want to be 2 star. Then it takes, by Labor Day, you want to be 3 star. By St. Patrick's Day, let's just say, March, middle of March, end of March 30th, 2026, you want to be 4 star. And by Thanksgiving 2026, you want to be 5 star. A 5 star business is a residual income. We're guesstimating right now, I think it's 1 5 star. I think Pete just hit 5 star. A 5 star business is the entry of 5 star is $5,000 a month in residual income to, it could be as high as, $200,000 a month. But that's the entry of a 5 star. Now, $5,000 a month of residual income may not sound like a lot of money. To some people, it might sound like a lot of money. I'm going to tell you that most people have to work. Like the average pension in the United States is, I think was it $2,800 or $3,200? Look it up on ChatGPT, but it's not even close to $5,000. And so, if you can do that online here, and it took you 18 months to get there, would it be worth it? Because, do you have a pension anyway? So anyway, I wanted to be quick, and I will be quick. I just want to say, welcome to the Facebook group here. I wanted to go live to keep the interaction going. If you want to build a team, interact with some of the posts. If you want to be a leader, get some of the testimonials, copy them, put them together, throw them on this group as well, and say, hey, here's some testimonials. Be part of it, be proactive, and this way you're proactive, other people will be proactive. It's a brand new group. And then when you invite people to the group, to see other people are interacting, and they'll see testimonials and things like that. And this is where people will scroll, right? People are watching, but maybe they're not ready to get started. Maybe they're just, that's how people are. That's how I am, right? That's how you probably are too. All right, it's time for me to do a cannonball. I think I'm going to do a cannonball of some sort. Maybe not a cannonball. I used to do cannonballs. I'm going to just jump in, okay? And that's what we have to do in life, right? We got to just jump in and grow our wings on the way down. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you at the top. I'm going to jump on the training. Actually, in 20 minutes, I'll be able to listen poolside. And can't see. And then if you need anything, you just let me know, right? Throw any questions you have either into the comments or into my inbox, all right? Thanks, friends. Thanks for tuning in live, Franny. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.